Guys, look at this crap. Look how big this freaking pinion gear is. We're going to throw a 21 in, and then we're going to go run it. And very quickly, just so you guys know, here is that gearing chart. So 18 is going to be D, 19 is going to be E, 20 F, 21 G, and so on. So we're going to 21. So we need to go to G. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to simply set that is. Grab your tool, which is going to be a 2.5. Yep. So grab our 2.5. Just showing you guys quick how to do this, just like the Mini Maxx. Very simple. Gonna grab this one. And this 21 tooth pinion shouldn't be in the way to do this. Grab this one. So depending on what size pinion you guys use, you may want to change things. I've got so much dirt built up on this thing. It is ridiculous. So now, if we look, there's multiple. So we're aiming. For that one. So then we'll do the same thing. Go right there and grab my screw, put it on my screwdriver here. Four. There we go, guys. Make sure everything fits together. Sounds good. Alright guys, I'll put everything back together and then we'll go out and give it a blast. As just seen from that little snippet there, we put a 21 tooth pinion in here now. Let's see how she does on 3S, and let's see if we get a cutout or she just keeps on rocking until the battery's dead. Still have our fans on here, so they'll help, of course, but shouldn't really need too much help. This low geared. Probably could even go down to a 20. I just have a 20. I'm just curious to see if I lost a lot of how much speed and stuff I lost, but probably a little bit, but not too much. Might have even made it a little bit more torque. Guys, on 3S it still seems to have a ton of power. God, I need to move that freaking, cut that out. We did my poor button. Feels to still have the same amount of power. Picks the front end right up. Hopefully it runs cooler too. Look at that, looks like we can still... Still quick enough to break, guys. A little backflip action for you guys. Alright guys, so let's get to the elephant in the room. Traxxas way overgeared this thing. And I don't understand why, because they probably could have included a 20-tooth pinion gear. A 20-tooth pinion gear. And instead of doing that, they put a 25-tooth in it. And they could have just gave you the 25-tooth in the packaging, which would have made much more sense. But no, instead, they put it on it. Instead of giving you the 30-cent pinion gear they probably have to pay for, that they make or whatever. But now we've got the right pinion gear on here. We shouldn't be running too hot. So, and how will we know we're running too hot? We'll hit thermal cutoff. Look at that, guys. Still has a ton of freaking power. Still a ton of freaking power. It's holding on great. No thermal shut off yet. Look at that, guys. Plenty of power still, and it's fun. Traxxas is one of those crazy speeds. They should have put that 25-tooth pinion in the thing. They should have put it in there as extra speed gear instead of making it the gear that comes on it. Because everyone's going to be hitting thermal shutdown. Everyone's going to be pissed they got to buy fans. And it would have made a lot more sense for them just to include it in the bag and say, hey, if you're going to run this, you're going to have to do fans. But they didn't do that once again. Instead, they just threw it on there. So now I think if you're going to run 2S with fans, you'll probably be fine. But 3S, I was having tons of issues. Thermal cutoff kept going off. It was getting really sickening and annoying. So that's why I geared down. So if you guys want to stop those problems without necessarily changing fans, this is what you need to do. People are still going to find things to complain about, but as long as this thing don't break now, I don't have no problem putting a pinion gear on it. And actually, if the fans would have solved the issue, I wouldn't have had a problem with that either, but we're just not going to be as fast as we were. So now, did we hit thermal cutoff, or is this battery just dead? Because now it's slowing down again. So let's go check this battery quick and see what's going on. Actually, let's run until it totally dies, and then we'll check the battery. But I think it is dead. I'm not sure how long we've been out here. I'll have to look, but it's been a little bit, so. Alright guys, let's check this. Sorry you're on my head, so I'm sorry if you don't see it super well, but I'll tell you what it is. So we're sitting at about 3.4 per cell. So yeah, we're dead. Fantastic. So guys, here is your solution. If you were wondering, I would suggest doing the same exact thing. Put you in a 20, 21, you could even try a 22 tooth, but I would stay away from those higher gears. It's just too much for this little guy, guys. So keep that in mind. Gear down. And you probably won't have to buy fans even, but fans are a good idea, you know, in any RC. So buy yourself a set of fans, gear down, and you guys are going to have a ton of fun with this thing. I've been having a blast. We've already got like 3 videos out on it, and it's been a ton of fun, guys. I can't believe how fun it's been. So yeah, awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos on this or any of the other RCs. We are going to put this up against the Mini Maxx stock. Our next video, that'll be probably Sunday. And just see which one we think you really should buy. So yeah, let's go ahead and sign off for now, guys. Thanks.